I'm going to show you the most powerful steps that I've taken to kill viruses, parasites and bacteria. This is particularly for my older male friends who apparently are a little bit more susceptible to coronavirus. Dr. Dietrich Klinghardt, he is amazing. Follow him if you can. klinghartinstitute.com. Sorry, let me just double check. Yeah, klinghartinstitute.com, and also on Facebook. He gives the most up-to-date information on treatments and protocols that are working, prevention as well. He does mention this briefly. It's not conventional. I'm going out on a limb a little bit here, so please only share this privately in messages as much as you possibly can. This is quite inexpensive. It's very accessible. It may sell out soon. There's only a few distributors in Australia, or 2 that I know of. Okay, so chlorine dioxide, it is approved for water purification, and there is a PubMed study saying it kills coronavirus. I don't know about, it was a few years ago, so I don't know about this current virus. First of all, disclaimer, this is not medical advice, it's only for informational purposes. So please stop and read this disclaimer. Just push pause on your video. This is all material is for informational purposes. If you have any concerns about your health or suspect any illness, please see a health professional. This is information from my book that I published in December and just finished corrections a couple of weeks ago. Quantum Health, My Journey Back from Lyme Cancer, Chronic Illness. All of the information about all the methods I've used to overcome Lyme and all sorts of chronic illness are all in the back half of this book. Anyway, and I've actually made another I'll just quickly show you another little book just specifically covering all this information, surviving the pandemic and thriving. Because when we can activate our body's own self-healing mechanisms and use these simple steps to get rid of pathogens, parasites, viruses and bacteria, there isn't a really... For me, I don't think there's a lot to worry about. I'm not that worried, but I am really concerned about this particular virus because Dr. Klinghardt says that they have done the gene sequence, and it shows some things in there that aren't normally in colds and flu that are very concerning. And of course, what's been happening in Italy and China are horrific. So and I know a lot of people think, well, the stats aren't really that high, but it could be some ongoing lasting effects that come up later on, or I'm not sure, I'm just guessing, but from these proteins that are found in the gene sequence, it's not a good thing. So these you can buy from, so this is the hydrochloric acid, and this is the sodium chloride. When you mix them 1 to 1, they make chlorine dioxide. As I mentioned, it's been approved as water purification, and there is a PubMed study showing that it will kill coronavirus. It is very strong and potent, so you've got to be careful with it. But I make up a mixture used for sterilization, for a spray for hands and doorknobs and all that sort of thing. I followed a protocol by kerryrivera.com and jimhumble.co. No doubt saved my life when I was really sick with Lyme disease. Okay, definitely not health recommendations. Please see a doctor if you have any concerns about your health or think you have an illness. And also there's another one, HOCl. Dr. Klinghardt talks about a spray that they make using salt water and electrolysis, making hypochlorous acid. They use it for hands, face, sniff it into the mucous membranes and the throat, the mouth. That's where the virus gets into first, apparently, into the body. And the hypochlorous acid, our body actually makes hypochlorous acid to kill pathogens. And so Dr. Klinghardt's recommending that as one of the best preventions. Unfortunately, the one place that I found in Australia that sells that type of hypochlorous acid, the way it's made, has sold out. Jim Humble talks about MMS2, which is calcium hypochlorite, and you can look it up scientifically. When you mix that with water, it becomes hypochlorous acid, which again, that's what our own body makes to kill pathogens. This is available from the pool shop, believe it or not. He says to get only calcium hypochlorite, 700 grams per kilogram with no other additives or chemicals. It is the pool blast that you put in your pool. Since there's no hand sanitizers around, the shops are all sold out, I'm guessing that if we make up not you, you do what you like, I do this. I think if I make up a spray, it's the same levels, amounts as is used in a swimming pool that we all swim in and swallow when you're a kid accidentally. I imagine it would be fine to just use on your hands, your doorknobs, surfaces, and all the rest. Again, I have used another protocol with the Jim Humble, following his protocol, which I found very helpful, but I do not advise that whatsoever. That's covering the most of it. Please only share this privately with as many people as you can, because I do believe that this could be very, very good preventative. Could be, I'm not 100% sure. My books with all my protocols are in, when I say my protocols, what I've used to overcome serious and chronic illness. Quantum Health, My Journey Back from Lyme, Cancer and Chronic Illness on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and also Surviving the Pandemic and Thriving. I've only just thrown it together. So it's basically, the second one is basically the whole second half of the first book, which has got a summary of everything that I've used from doctors, naturopaths, molecular biologists, specialists. I've been getting weird things from all different parts of the world. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on different treatments and remedies, and I've documented the whole lot, all in this section, the end section of my book. But I did make a new book with just those remedies and the information from Dr. Klinghardt, which I hope is really helpful. Feel free to message me. There's some other really good potent things that are good for the immune system as well. Check out some of my other videos on my page, Di Ellis Health and Photography, or just Di Ellis. Again, please only share this in private message, because I am going out on a bit of a limb here, and I know that there are people that probably don't want you to have this information, which is very, very unfortunate. And I won't just sit back and let this information be hidden away. So please support me. I'd love it if you buy my book, and please share this information. It's really important that we do whatever we can. And then take a deep breath and relax, because once we're prepared and we take preventative measures, vitamin C, I can't stop. Vitamin C, Dr. Klinghardt says, is really good. This is NRF2, which is amazing. You can get that one through me. To activate your body's own genes that create our body's own antioxidants, really powerful. There's another one here. It's a redox signaling molecules that fires up the messages sent from your cells to other cells, telling them to, hey, we've got a problem. There's another one called GC-MAF. Again, I'm going in out on a limb here, because that one, there's been a bit of a few iffy things going on, but it's really powerful to activate the immune system. gcmafproducts.com.au, maybe an AU there, or you can contact me and I will give you some details where else you can get it. Zinc is really powerful to activate the immune system. I've bought some vitamin C powder because Dr. Klinghardt says that he's got a potion that he makes up of mixture of herbs and vitamin C, make a liposomal mixture, and it's really good, apparently preventative and treatment for COVID-19. But that's all Dr. Klinghardt's suggestions. He obviously hasn't had a lot of, he treated SARS, 100% success rate. He didn't lose anyone when he was treating that. He's talking to doctors on the front line in China and wherever else, and finding out what's working really well. So yeah, follow Dr. Klinghardt. So he's amazing doctor. I think that's all I need to tell you for now. Okay, liver cleansing herbal teas are really good to get the liver cleaned out. That's their filters in the body, get everything working properly. Bicarb soda is good not to take. It is good to take. I love taking it, but put it on the skin to really get the body alkalized. It'll absorb in really well. I usually do take it at this time when there's viruses around like this. When you want good stomach acid, because if we digest something We want the stomach acid to kill it. This does sort of have a neutralising effect on pathogens as well, but I know Kerry Rivera says not to take it because it interferes with stomach acid. I've definitely taken it because it's helped me so much, but maybe just putting on your skin all over the body, diluted in a solution of water, and all over the body, it'll soak in and it helps alkalize the body. Generally, parasites, viruses, bacteria can't survive in an alkaline environment, but we definitely want to keep the stomach acid high in the tummy. Okay, I think that's all for now. Please share this as much as you can, and feel free to contact me. Jump on my website, www.dianeellis.com.au, and keep well, and taking preventative measures will all be fine and get through this fine. And we're back doing all our stuff that we enjoy doing. Lots of love and health and happiness.